Inside a sleek black Porsche, Ichin grips the wheel with calm precision, the warm glow of the setting sun casting golden light across his sharp features. His expression is steady, almost indifferent, as he says, "Hate is just the other side of love. If you hate her, isn't that the same as loving her? What's the difference?" Beside him, Hong-in sits in stunned silence, her delicate face bathed in the amber light. Her thoughts swirl as she studies him. In a close-up of Ichen's handsome profile, Hong-yin's admiration deepens. As expected of a young master from a great family. His perspective, his composure, nothing about him is ordinary. Handsome, wealthy, and possessing such a free, unbothered mindset, yet still gentle and considerate toward women. Resting her cheek against her hand, a confident smile slowly forms on her lips as a thought takes root. Since Wang Jilin doesn't treasure him, I will. The scene shifts to a breathtaking landscape. Jinj Temple rises majestically in the distance, a multi-story golden pagoda gleaming under the autumn sky. Scarlet maple leaves surround the tranquil grounds, their reflections rippling softly across a still pond. Standing by the water's edge, Ichen and Hong-in take in the view. This, Ichen begins calmly, is where the Wang family plans to develop their first-class private residence project. He continues, they want Huang Group to finance it. The concept is to create an exclusive luxury community designed specifically for top-tier families. Hong-in scans the surroundings, impressed. This location, it's perfect. Yunqing has its highest concentration of gardens here, and there's even a maple forest. Residents could picnic among the red leaves, and this is the only place in Yunqing with a natural hot spring. Crossing her arms, she turns to him, her tone shifting. But President Yi, do you really plan to fund them? After everything the Wang family has done to you? Ichen meets her gaze. His voice calm but revealing. Actually, this project was my idea. Hong-in freezes. What? You're saying the Wang family stole your concept? Ichen looks out over the water, his expression unreadable. I wouldn't phrase it that way. The Wang family has always wanted to break into Yunqing's top tier. But after Wang Jilin's grandfather passed away, both Wang Xiang and Wang Sun proved mediocre. Since then, they've been fighting over what remains of the family's influence. He pauses before continuing. So I designed this project for them, a way to gain control over elite families without directly strengthening their own power. An exclusive residential network tailored to the upper class. Turning back to her, his tone grows colder. I shared the idea with Wang Jilin. She told old Madame Wang. The proposal was approved, but then handed over to Wang Xiang. Hong-in lowers her gaze, understanding dawning. The Wang family favors Wang Xiang's side. It's the same old story, preference for sons over daughters. They never believed Wang Jilin was capable of inheriting the family business. After a moment, she adds softly, honestly, I do feel a little sorry for her. Ichen nods faintly. That's true. She's always been looked down on. Pressured by her parents, and then forced into a marriage arrangement with me. A gentle rustling breaks the silence. A crimson maple leaf drifts down through the air, landing softly in Hong-yin's hair. Even so, Ichen says quietly, that's no excuse for betrayal. He reaches out, carefully removing the leaf from her hair. For a brief moment their eyes meet, his gaze deep, almost magnetic. Hong-in, he says softly, have a drink with me. The scene cuts to a lively street filled with bars and restaurants, neon lights flickering as voices echo through the evening air. I want a drink. Inside a vibrant, neon-lit bar, Wang Jilin sits slumped at the counter, still wearing her floral dress. Her expression is troubled. Her movements restless. Beside her sits a striking woman in a daring backless red dress, her short black and red hair catching the light. This is Sun Hongmai. Turning toward Jilin with concern, she asks, Jilin, what's gotten into you? Drinking in the middle of the day? Her eyes narrow slightly, protective. Who upset you? Tell me, and I'll make sure they regret it. Gripping her wine glass tightly, Jilin's face flushes with anger as she fumes. It's that vile Hong-in. She actually slapped me. I didn't even do anything to her. I was just scolding my useless ex-husband. What right did she have to hit me? Her voice cracks as she bursts into tears, throwing a full tantrum. What exactly is she to Ichin? Across from her, Hongmai remains completely unfazed. She casually sips her cocktail, her expression cool and slightly bored. Even when you beat a dog, you check who its owner is, she says flatly. Your ex-husband is Hong Yin's dog now. Of course she won't sit there and let you insult him. Jilin scoffs, taking a long drink before muttering defensively. I only cheated once. These days, what pretty woman hasn't cheated at least once? Pfft. Holnai nearly spits out her drink, coughing as she slams her glass down. You've done it twice. Jilin immediately bristles. Why are you dragging me into this? At least my husband never caught me in the act. Desperate to justify herself, she adds bitterly. He was just a live-in son-in-law. Even if he found out, why couldn't he just tolerate it? Holding her glass delicately, she sighs in frustration. Honai, you know what? I asked him to kneel to me, and he refused. Her voice turns sharp with disbelief. But then he turned around and knelt to Hongin. He even became her bodyguard willingly. Why? I could have paid him too. Honai's expression grows thoughtful, her tone turning serious. From what I know of Ichen, he truly loved you over these past 3 years. He's not the type to fall for someone else so easily. Jilin looks up, hope flickering in her eyes. Then, what does that mean? Honai leans back, analyzing calmly. Simple. He wants your respect. She continues. If he lived off your money, he'd always feel like a freeloader. But earning money elsewhere? That lets him stand tall in front of you. A faint smirk appears on her lips. He's trying to prove himself, become worthy of you, and then win you back. Jilin's face instantly lights up, a blush spreading across her cheeks. That's it. That must be it. A smug, satisfied smile curves her lips. I knew that fool still loves me. Sitting up straighter, her arrogance returns in full force. Didn't you say I should find someone who matches my family's status? I could just marry Fanku first. Homai raises an eyebrow, amused. That works too. Jilin immediately shakes her head. No, Fanku is too unreliable. He's unfaithful, and he doesn't take care of people like Iching does. Homai shrugs casually. Then if it doesn't work out, just divorce him and go back to Iching. An honest man like him would definitely take you back. Jilin giggles, tipsy and arrogant. You're so wicked. Then, with a cold little laugh, she adds, but Iching made me unhappy, so he deserves it. Taking another sip, Homai suddenly narrows her eyes. Wait, hasn't Iching always been a stay-at-home husband? Why did he suddenly start doing food delivery these past 6 months? Jilin slumps over the counter, her voice slurred as she recalls. About 6 months ago, our whole family went on vacation to Switzerland. He got sick and needed money, couldn't reach any of us, so he went out to earn it himself. At that moment, her phone rings loudly. The caller ID flashes, Wang Shurai. Homai nudges her. Hey, your phone. Jilin answers lazily. Hello? From the other end, a sharp, urgent voice cuts through. Jilin, come to Grandma's house right now. I've found evidence that Iching sold the watch. The scene cuts. Iching stands tall in a fitted suit, his phone vibrating in his hand. He glances at the screen. Wang Shurai. He answers calmly. Hello? A harsh voice sparks through the line. Iching, get to Grandma's house immediately. We've found proof you sold the watch. Unfazed, Iching replies coldly. I'm busy. I don't have time. Cut to Shurai lounging arrogantly on a sofa, a mocking smile on his face. Iching, are you scared to come? He sneers. The person who bought your watch is already here. If you've got the guts, come face them. Icheng's eyes narrow slightly. I never sold any watch. So where did this so-called witness come from? His expression hardens, confidence returning. Fine, he says firmly. I'll come, and settle this once and for all. Then maybe you'll finally stop bothering me. He hangs up. Turning, he faces a stunning secretary dressed in a tight white outfit, glasses framing her sharp features. You can drive, right? He asks. Startled, she nods quickly. Why yes, I can. Iching strides forward, his presence commanding. Good. Let's go. Take me to Zishan Villa. Without hesitation, she replies. Yes, President E.
And this is how this part of this manhwa ends. Also in the future I will be bringing more and more exciting videos. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, hit the like button and stay tuned until the next video.